Since the Cold War, the United States Air Force has changed dramatically. We've drawn down the number of personnel in our active duty force. Our budget has been reduced, and we're changing the way we operate, domestically and abroad.
We're now expanding into the organizational structure of an air expeditionary force, and in response to this shift in operations, we're providing force protection training during many different levels of initial qualification training, including basic military training.
With the adoption of the Air Expeditionary Force concept, the operational lethality of the Air Force is no longer just in the cockpit. Air Force leadership has identified a requirement for basic military training to develop in trainees the warrior spirit through an increasingly rigorous training curriculum, using realistic, operationally oriented training experiences.
The professionals at basic military training recognize this call and answered with the development of the Field Training Experience, or FTX. This grueling 2-day training exercise prepares you for deployment to a bear base environment.
The FTX is a valuable academic tool that assists in transforming you into airman warriors. As warriors, you'll make the Air Force's vision of global engagement a reality.
Like other Air Force personnel, you'll receive deployment notification within 24 hours of departure. This simulated classified briefing tells you only when you're leaving, the basic mission, and that the destination is unknown.
Caused by the enemy factions.
Although this is an academic exercise, the deployment feeling is real. You prepare to deploy by packing gear the night before departure. The next morning, you do what thousands of Air Force members have done before you. Depart for a temporary duty assignment, or TDY.
What will happen to you? I'm going to show you. Let's say you put your magazine.
You receive M16 familiarization and training en route, then proceed by foot to your destination, the Scorpion's Nest.
Upon arrival, you're briefed on the particulars of the camp and expected behavior while there. You're also issued meals ready to eat, or MREs, and assigned field condition quarters.
Welcome to the Field Training Experience, otherwise known as Scorpion's Nest.
You'll undergo rigorous warlike training
to help better prepare you for the deployment situations
you may find yourself in
throughout your Air Force career. The cadre of instructors are highly skilled and trained MTIs,
whose role is to help prepare you
for the reality of deployment
and a warlike environment.
Under normal deployed conditions, a field kitchen serves meals. However, while deployed to the FTX, you eat MREs. Although one MRE contains enough calories to last 24 hours, you're issued one for each meal during your stay.
You begin by learning the basics of tactics and security, including camouflage, cover and concealment, as well as noise, light, and movement discipline.
Advance to be recognized.
You also learn the basics of site fortification, such as the use of sandbags and barriers, and defensive postures, such as the layered defense.
Advance to be recognized.
See.
Proceed.
You'll spend your day practicing the techniques necessary to survive in a hostile environment. The overall objective is to instill a warfighting spirit in you and to teach you how to support the readiness of deployed forces.
This experience is played out in training scenarios in which you're required to set up your own camp defense. You must protect it from the FTX cadre aggressing against your positions. Your warrior skills are soon tested with exercises under stressful, unpredictable, and demanding conditions. This assault is simulation and role-playing at its finest.
After a night with little to no sleep and a breakfast of MREs, you're challenged in the field with a barrage of new tactics.
So once you would give that, you would drop down to one knee. And everybody else would do the same. That's one of those ones that's it's critical that you give the exact same hand and arm signal as the person that gave you it.
After the instruction, you're ready to apply your newfound knowledge. You'll experience another simulation exercise in which all members of your team will be put to the test.
Your knowledge, and the knowledge of those around you, contributes to your next task, which is to retrograde to a safe haven. With mental and physical fatigue setting in, this becomes a test of will.
After a full day in the field, having been challenged mentally and physically, the ultimate test awaits. The final event of the FTX is a tough 5.4-mile force march. Your stamina is truly stretched to the limit, and you must ensure that all members complete the march.
Although we're members of the United States Air Force, we may not always have access to air transportation or the comfort and convenience of a stationary living environment with all the amenities of a home base.
At the pickup point, you're transported back to your units and debriefed on your performance.
This scaled to size, simulated TDY, is just a brief taste of what could happen in your Air Force career. The goal is to prepare you for the real experience if and when it comes.
As Air Force members, we must never forget that a major element of our country's defense lies in our ability to fly, fight, and win, regardless of the location or the adversary.
Serving our country is a profession that extracts far greater sacrifices than most other professions. With the proper training and motivation, only the sky is the limit.